Heyhoo und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Es geht weiter mit Isaac und der Suche nach seinem Großvater, seinem Nicht-Großvater. Wir sollen auf jeden Fall wieder zurückgehen und dann mal sehen, was abgeht. So, da wären wir.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
Dunkle Kleidung?
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Naja, mehr oder weniger. Wir haben ein bisschen mehr herausgefunden. Aber ich denke, wir müssen noch diese Radikalen finden.
Reasonably.
All Hatham didn't go with you?
Hä? Wo ist er?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out
Oh,
anything
man.
useful?
Du hast Candace und Dehya alles erzählt, was ich in einer Untersuchung
see.
herausgefunden habe.
So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Genau. Mit diesem Satz hätte man auch eigentlich alles sagen können.
The
Was?
resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it.
Mhm.
Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
Was will denn der?
Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
Warum hört uns der Typ zu?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Aber wieso merkt es keiner von denen?
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Also sie wirkt schon so ein bisschen so wie eine Kombination aus Diluc und, wie hieß sie nochmal? Ich habe ihren Namen vergessen. Die Elektro-Großschwert. Ich habe ihren Namen vergessen.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Bidu, jetzt weiß ich wieder, sorry. Delavar?
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. A whole
Jabari?
lot of them are known around these parts.
Bin ich mit... Ist das Jabari da vorne? Der Bärtige mit krummem Säbel. Oh, habe ich einige der Namen schon einmal irgendwo anders gehört? Da...
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Dehya. Wie? Dehya hat mir zugezwinkert. Ist jetzt der falsche Moment, um Fragen zu stellen?
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every more I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here.
Das heißt, du kommst mit?
Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. but that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Okay, er soll wahrscheinlich da bleiben, um zu beschützen, zusammen mit Candace. Und wir verkloppen gleich die Leute da vorne. Ich verstehe noch nicht ganz. Das Ding ist, glaube ich, da, wo wir herkommen, ne? Da, wo Al-Haytham uns geholfen hat. Ah ja, ich habe hier schon ein paar Teleportationspunkte geholt. Und ich habe das gesehen. Ja, ich habe es gesehen. Ich war nicht rein, ich bin noch nicht nah rangegangen. Aber ja, was mir aufgefallen ist, hier steht Trunks. Also Trunks ist auch dabei. Wo sollen wir hin? Ja, genau, da dachte ich mir. Teleportieren wir uns direkt hin.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Here we go again.
Paimon's amazed.
I know what you
Oops.
mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid.
Jetzt habe ich vergessen, welche Frage das war. Aber es geht wie immer um diese Brücke. Wand. Mauer.
Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms?
Ich nehme mal an, sonst würde man die ja nicht hinmachen.
It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
People like us?
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
Wir haben es an diese Weisen an die Macht geschafft. Warum lässt ihr das zu, euch so zu behandeln?
We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Setaria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Warum sind die so rassistisch, Alter?
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Ja, aber ich dachte, diese Wand hat Dingens gemacht. Obwohl ich ihre Laune nur zu gut verstehe, aber sie darf ja kein Aufsehen erregen.
Hey, Dehya. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Ich frage mich, wann wir sehen, was sie so drauf hat. Also sie wird ja, glaube ich, Feuermähne oder Flammenmähne oder irgendwie sowas genannt. Das heißt, vielleicht kann sie irgendwie etwas Tigerartiges, vielleicht kann sie so eine Kralle oder sowas machen oder so. Also sowas ähnliches dann wie Sino.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dehya, is that you?
Oh yeah.
What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Saki, oh Gott, oh Gott.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hallo.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki, Dehya's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Saufkumpan.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dehya, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Delavar und Jabari haben wir schon mal gehört. Jabari sind wir auch begegnet? Oh ja.
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Okay.
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Oh. Ich habe kein allzu gutes Gefühl. Aber wir gehen mal erstmal weiter. Geht zum erwähnten Ort her, aber ich dachte, wir sollen ihm folgen. Ah, okay, das ist nicht allzu weit weg. Wir sehen uns gleich dort. War ich hier nicht schon mal?
Are we there yet?
Sind wir schon da? Hast du uns schon in die Falle gelockt?
Yep, this is the place.
Okay.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Ja, aber klar. Hä?
It's an ambush!
Ja, komm, die kriegen wir aber weg. Ich bitte dich. Damit habe ich schon gerechnet.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Oh, Zaki.
Come on, Dehya. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
Wir gehören nicht zu der Akademie.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you?
Nein.
Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dehya, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary.
Ah,
You should have known that traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dehya, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro-Archon. Little...
Yeah, gee,
Sorry.
what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Oh.
Enough talking! Get him!
Aber das sehen wir dann in der nächsten Folge von Genshin Impact. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.